Hey to all my hustlers out there, and welcome to the Entrepreneur Hustle's 30-day Hustle Harder Challenge. Why? Because 2020 has been a beast and a bear, but guess what we know? We can persevere, we can make it through. And how? How do we know this? Because we're going to put together the skills, the mindset, the community to make sure that we're able to do so and come out 2020 on top. And today we're talking about an important part of our growth as entrepreneurs and really our growth as people. And that is the magical word of mentorship. Mentors, right? Finding someone who is seasoned, who may know better than you, who can give you insight, who can share community with you, who can help you navigate the very dangerous, murky waters of entrepreneurship. And often, either people have a ton of mentors, they are covered in mentor people who they can talk to in every field, who really they can get some insight to into decisions that they're making and ways to navigate their own situation, or people have none. So let's talk about how to make sure you have good mentors who are really working to feed into you and give you good input on the decisions that you're making. So when it comes to mentorship, I think the challenge can be either people naturally want to pour into you, maybe it's your personality, or maybe it's where you went to school, or maybe it's some natural feeder to developed or mature individuals who have already conquered so much in their career, in their own development, or you just have access to none and you don't know how to begin those relationships. So either you know someone or it was a referral or you don't, but let's remember that the best way to really get something from a relationship with another person is for the relationship to be genuine. And genuine relationships normally have give and take. You're giving something, they're giving something. No one wants to be in a relationship with someone who's just going to take, right? So as you begin to ferret through who could be a mentor for you, how to build that relationship, keep that in mind. Don't start the conversation off like, hey, I want to talk to you. Hey, I have these ideas. Hey, I have a mentor. Talk about and make the relationship about how you can mutually feed it to someone. And although you may not be as seasoned, you may be hungry, you may have a zest for business, you may have a zest and a passion for whatever your business idea is, that's still contagious to people. That still has a benefit to people. That can reignite something in them. So you still may have something to give, even if it's not as sage of experienced advice as your potential mentor can. So don't forget that, hey, it's a give and take. I want to help you. I want to be a sounding board for you. I want to give you some of my zest and zeal, and maybe just that back and forth, maybe you get to see that I really value and appreciate the input that you have, and you're going to have a meaningful impact on my business and myself and my personal development. So there's lots of reasons people want to be a mentor, and don't just assume that people do not want to mentor you, but also don't just make it a greedy, gimme, mentor me, tell me things, put input into my life and let me take up your time without being thoughtful on how you're going to give back, right? Make that a give and take, a genuine relationship. When it comes to just, I don't really know where to start, who do I talk to? Well, you start and just see if there's a vibe. Maybe invite someone to lunch or to coffee, or share some things about yourself that may motivate them, right? Being transparent, having a space where you're going to be really vulnerable and let them see who you really are and what your business idea is and what your potential is. People like to feed into potential. So don't be afraid to be vulnerable, to be open, and especially as you're just kind of looking at who could mentor me, who do I respect, who do I look up to. Invite them to lunch, see if there's a vibe, see if they would be interested in mentoring, and give that definition some bite, right? Make sure they understand what mentorship means to you. You may just want someone who supports you or someone who's going to be available to answer a couple of questions, but in their mind they may be a little timid because they don't know what that means. They don't know if that means you expect them to call them every week or have this sort of relationship where, it's constant and something that they could count on. So make sure you talk to them about exactly what that is. And last, but certainly not least, be open to being a mentor yourself, right? That's part of the give and take of life, the yin and yang of the universe. Make sure that you're equally open to mentor people. You may say, hey, I'm not in a position, I don't have the skill set or the resume to mentor someone, but no matter your situation, someone wants to be exactly where you are right now. as bleak as that may look or crazy as that may sound, somebody wants to be in your position. So don't forget that you, no matter how far you've come, have come somewhere, from somewhere, and someone may respect that and be looking for that impact from someone who has a personal experience similar to theirs. That's our tip for today. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the Entrepreneurial Hustle as we're sharing tips and insight to a community to make sure that we kill it in 2020. Thanks.